Well, hello, Sagittarius. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, I want to take my time. So you guys already know what that means. That means that it'll be a longer reading. Yes, yes, it'll be a longer reading. I think you guys deserve that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. We're going to start with the astro cards here. And this is really important because we have an eclipse tomorrow. You guys already know. So we're going to see how this is going to impact you. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what's going to come out. Hey, everybody. All right. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming out here for Sagittarius. Wow, Sagittarius, you guys had grand trine. Ooh, don't do them like that, Sag, okay? All right. And then we're going to see what's at the bottom of the deck. That's going to be in harmony with this, right? So, grand trine, this is what it says. I think you guys need to hear this. It literally says, being blessed, good luck, receiving gifts. This is harmony, huge successes. This is magnetism. And it also says feeling content. Wow. I promise you that's what it says. And this is going to be so new for you because at the bottom of the deck, you guys have pink moon, which what does it say? New and exciting opportunities. That's exactly what it says. This is going to be transcendental, right? Or I think that's how it's pronounced. Or this is going to be a change. I'll say it this way. You guys are taking or focusing on the new beginning here. It says you guys are going to be on a new path. And it's going to be with little effort or very little effort. Now, why would it say little effort? It's because the planets are aligned in the sky perfectly for you. That is going to create this, okay, new path, this new walkway, this new runway. I would say a runway, right? That is what's going to occur. Now, when we get to the clarifications, I cannot wait because we're going to see what this means for you. But you started off really, really good. And I feel like a lot of you are needing this like being blessed energy. Some of you guys are needing the road to be paved because it's been the opposite. You guys have been walking on fire, right? A lot of you have been walking on fire. So I love the fact that with this, you guys are going to be receiving things. That's one thing that I loved about it because it's like receiving things that you didn't even expect to receive. A few signs had that actually. Okay. But you're the only one so far with grand trine. You're the only one with that energy. And the very fact that it's coming out here with opportunities and it says fullness, you're going to be having this sense of fullness. There's going to be relationships that are going to be mature instead of silly. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and keep going. We're going to see what else is going to come out here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. And all of this is going to be clarified, by the way. But let's see what's going to come out here for Sagittarius. Let's get the second one. All right. You guys have, wow. And remember when I was about to say transformative, you guys have the eighth house, by the way. You have semi-sextile. And this is what it says. Opportunity with effort or little effort. Energies that attract. Magnetism. It says potential for growth. Fertility. All of this is actually happening for you because it's meant to occur. Now, the reason why this is coming out the way that it is because this is what you've been experiencing, the opposite. Okay. So you've been having a lot of lacklusterness. Okay. Your money hasn't been right. Your relationships haven't been right. It's been the opposite of attracting. It's just seemed like people have been leaving your life, whether it's lovers, whether it's friends or whatever. You just been like, why are they not here? And we're talking about magnetism, right? We're saying the opposite of that. Okay. It's like that movie. I forgot that movie when a person was running around here and I don't know, somebody did something to them. They had a smell that they couldn't smell, right? You're like, why is this person not wanting me or desiring, what I have to offer? You were just wondering, why was this being thrown off? And truthfully, the thing was, it just wasn't time. And some of you are going to be receiving gifts or people giving you things, and you're going to allow it this time instead of saying no. Because that's the first thing that this says here. It says allowing. You're going to allow people to actually treat you and to pamper you and to spoil you. That's what I see based on this reading. Two of the best cards that you can have here. And this is going to do what? Be transformative. Now, here with the eighth house, let me tell you something. With the eighth house, this actually talks about other people's money. So let's just say you've had problems with owing people, right? You had debts, money, debts that was piling up through the roof. And you're like, oh God, how am I going to pay for this bill? How am I going to pay for that? There's things that I have to pay for. According to this right here, it says that for some odd reason, you guys are going to be able to afford it. You're going to be able to pay off that debt. Okay. Also here with the eighth house, it also talks about things that are endings and beginnings. So this is endings to the problems that have been causing issues for you. Maybe you have not been able to succeed in some area in your life, whether it was with work or career. I feel like it was with career too, not just with relationships. I feel like it's with career because it keeps saying opportunities, and especially with this is like a golden egg. Okay, it looks like a pinnacle with a triangle. That means that there's going to be something that's going to be brought down to earth. Remember, this is the earth sign being brought down, things that you're able to obtain in your hand by means of this grand trine and the semi-sextile. Okay, so if you've been having money issues, like I said before, that's not going to be happening for too long. And it's going to come by way of these huge opportunities here. And again, that is going to be a transformative energy. Let me talk about sex and relationships for a second. I like that this says magnetism. I like that it says that this is going to be little to no effort, because you're going to do the opposite of what you used to do. So for some of you, you were in relationships where you were over giving, right? Or you were doing too much. You were the one that was always giving. Remember, you weren't receiving. This says receiving and allowing. You guys there was a decrease. And this is what I like. I like the fact that there's going to be a change with your relationships and how you are in relationships. And it's going to work out very nicely for you. This is smoothly energy. That's what's going to happen. Now let's go ahead. Let's keep going. We're going to go ahead and get your third card. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Wow, this is crazy. This is just no way this is real. No way. First of all, how do you have semi-sextile and sextile? And Libra. Wow. I think so far. And then you had Taurus at the bottom of the deck. Both are Venus ruled planets, by the way. All right, so I'm going to have to take my time. We got to slow down. I already told you, slow down. We already know it's going to be a longer read. Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. All three opportunities. And it literally says luck. Okay. So it's almost like things are being given to you, which is the reason why it says receiving gifts. Little to no effort. You don't really have to do anything. This is just what's going to happen for you. Now, this is not me saying this. This is according to what? The stars. This is according to the astrology. This is what's going to happen for you. And it's going to happen in your second house, like in your second and your seventh house. Second house deal with your money. Okay. And that's what we just talked about. We just talked about dealing with your finances and dealing with love. That is something that I'm seeing. There's the fertility energy, what we talked about before. It talks about actually comforts that you're going to be able to enjoy. Maybe before you were always worried about money. You lived in one of the worst neighborhoods. You didn't feel comfortable at all. It's the complete opposite, right? This is the reason why I say it's a more smoother energy. Taurus, that Venus energy is going to actually bring things in here for you so you can indulge. Now, we're not saying overly indulge. We mean indulging into comforts and luxury, because again, Libra talks about wealth. Venus in general talks about wealth, and you have it twice here with Taurus and Libra. So second house is totally being activated here. I'm telling you, A golden egg. Okay, I'm not really sure how that's going to work for you in particular, but that's what I see. Some of you guys are actually dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, or you have that in your chart based off of what I see. Let's get to this Libra. Libra is seventh house. And again, you can get money through a spouse or through a lover. Okay, this is business partnerships. Like I said before, some of you guys could be signing contracts that is going to completely throw you off the map. I mean, I'm talking about big money that can end up coming in here for you because, again, it talks about opportunities and doors opening up. I feel that this is also dealing with marriage because the semi-sextile here talks about energies that you attract and opportunities. And this one in particular literally says collaboration. Well, that is what a partnership is. That is seventh house. So this is going to happen for you either with work and career for some of you, but I feel like it's mostly in love, only because of Venus is so activated. This is absolutely amazing. And it says a supportive energy, easy flow energy, promises. Marriage is a promise. Seventh house is a marriage. Okay. So the sextile energy is the flowing of it to happen naturally. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to force anyone to love you. Okay. None of that stuff is happening in this reading. And it started off with the grand trine. This is why it says you are so lucky that you're going to feel extremely content. Really, really good. Now let's go ahead. Let's get your last card here. And we're going to go ahead and clarify all of this. This is just wow. Amazing. Sagittarius. Absolutely amazing. Fifth house. Look at this. Fifth house deals with what? Love affairs, romance, parties, celebration, children, having fun, dating, enjoy. Y'all saw the cards fall. Y'all saw the cards fall. I did not make not one card fall where it did not belong on this table. You literally have a brand new life, a totally different life here. Out of the readings that I've done so far, you have the best. I think you actually surpassed Taurus at this point, based on this reading. Fifth house is dealing with children. For some of you, there could be children that is going to come out of a partnership. Now, for some of you, it's not a partnership at all. It's love, you loving someone, and then, you have sex with them, you have children. Okay. All right. That's part of a contract. Now you have a soul contract with this person because now you have children together, right? But either way, it could definitely be something beautiful coming out of a marriage, okay, like children. Like I said before, whatever is happening here with this house of contract, I also feel like it's going to be very fertile, right? Whether it's children or that a business that you're going to have or a business that you're going to be involved in that is going to be very fertile for you. It's going to be growing. Okay, there's going to be a lot of growth in that area. Wow. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm kind of shocked, right? Like, it says that your story hasn't even unfolded yet. Like, this is what you've been waiting for. Look at that. Second house dealing with money and cars. I just said it. Second house literally says material possessions, money, work, luxuries, securities, your income, your attitude towards the possessions that you have. That is exactly what it says. And we haven't even started with the tarot. Now, let's go ahead. Let's get into the grand trine. You guys already know I read in the upright, but if anything falls in reverse, that means I need to pay attention to it and you need to hear it. Let's get this for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here for Sagittarius, starting with the grand trine. Let's see. That's two that came out. Let's get it. You guys had the World card in reverse, and you had the Eight of Cups in reverse. You have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. First of all, your world has been turned upside down for a lot of you. You have experienced life-changing world events. Like there's been, I would say your world turned upside down because I feel like this has something to do with your money. I feel like this has something to do with your relationships because there were lessons that you were refusing to learn in relationships because again, with the World card in reverse, there is no closure. there is a repeating of patterns and habits, whether it's with this person or that person. And so the world card in the upright, like I said, I always read upright, talks about a ending to that. And it is a success card, successfully closing a chapter in your life that no longer what serves you. You guys already know what that means. And is this person doesn't belong. This job that I'm at, this is a dead end. This is no reason why I'm here. And so the world card is going to be bringing something in here for you, but that has not been what has been happening. Some of you guys refuse to move forward. You refuse to let people go. Now here with the 8 of Cups, I love that because of your refusal to see things the way it needs to be seen correctly, right? You have been experiencing an unfulfillment. There has been a total imbalance in your life in some area. You've been, like I said before, some of you guys have been doing too much with family. Sometimes trine can intensify things, meaning you've been experiencing an extreme sense of unfulfillment. You've been having to walk away from individuals that maybe it's been hard for you to walk away, and you have walked away and you cannot, for some odd reason, you can't get over that feeling. Trines can intensify if it's not good, right? So I like the fact that there's going to be a concluding of things. A lot of you have been experiencing delays in this luck house. You've been experiencing delays in this success. Okay. But a lot of you have not learned from your current lessons and situations. And so here the universe is like, I got to step in here. Okay. Because ultimately, you know, in order for you to actually get what you want, you got to turn your back on the things that are no good for you. And that's exactly what the 8 of Cups is basically saying. You guys you are walking away disappointed because you overcommitted yourself with something that you were not prepared for. Dealing with people who you thought would change and they never changed. They told you that they love you, which they could have. They most likely really did. There's someone in your reading who does have feelings, who do love you, but they can't get their act right. Right? So again, part of that grand trine is going to pull you in a new direction, in a really nice direction here. Now, let's go ahead. Let's get to the semi-sextile. What are you allowing to happen here? What are you allowing to occur? This is going to be for Sagittarius. There we go. Wow, that came out fast. You guys have judgment and a decision, and there it is. 2 of Swords with the Judgment card is talking about, something that you got, some type of decision you have to make, but it's going to be a positive turn because this is a positional card, which means that you guys are making a decision to put yourself in a positive place, okay? Because semi-sextile is like, this is not going to be as hard as you think. Whatever decision you make, okay, and that path that you're about to walk on, it is not going to be as hard as you think. Some of you guys are making things worse than what it is by this weird, like, if I let someone go, I'll never be happy, or, what if they leave, and what if I walk away and they end up married type of thing. I've heard those type of stories, right? Like, oh, what if I walk away and they decide to be married? Well, that's because it wasn't supposed to be with you. It's a harsh reality, but it's not supposed to be with you. Okay. But either way, I do see that you guys are going to make decisions that's going to be easier for you, and it's going to work out in your favor, because that is what grand trine and semi-sextile means. You're not losing. You're not losing here. A lot of you have been there's been a lack of movement in some area of your life. You haven't been able to just choose. I don't know what you haven't been choosing. You haven't been able to decide something. You've been stuck. That's another reason why there's been delays. You've been ignoring your intuition. You've been having clouded judgment, clouded insight. You haven't been able to see things correctly. And you're like, I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know if I should do this or not. This is the reason why the universe is saying, that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and just bring something in here for you to make a decision easier. Just Sagittarius, please. Okay. The biggest procrastinators on the planet, right? I always tell y'all that. But now finally, there's going to be a call. And it could be the call, an opportunity call, where you're going to make the biggest decision of your life. And I'm telling you, that's what I see. Some of you guys are going to have to move overseas. Some of you guys are going to have to move out of state. Some of you guys are going to have to like pick up the phone and, you know, make a decision to leave your family behind or something like that. It's going to be, you know, a life-changing thing. Because like I said, that world card is a lot of success, but I'm not going to say that it's an easy thing that you could experience. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, because part of the Two of Swords is like, God, if I do this, what does this mean? Like, if once I really make this decision, this is it. Now you guys had the Chariot card at the bottom of the deck here, and I see you moving forward. I don't care what has been happening. There's about to be a huge success and movement for you. And I'm not sure what this is. Like, some of you guys are going to actually be on television, or you're going to be seen. I don't know. It's like viral. Okay, like you're going to be famous for something. Like, there's going to be someone who's going to be like, oh, that Sagittarius did this and this and this. I don't know what this is. It's like, it's almost like a trumpet or an announcement, but it's not really an announcement. It's almost like the Keith Lee effect, right? It's like you're going to do something and it's going to like make ripples in the water. Like, that is something that I see here in your reading. So I don't know how successful it's going to be for some of you, but for some of you, this is going to be huge. Okay, this is going to be huge. Okay, depending on what it is that you guys do. Okay, now on a smaller scale, this is a new job. This is multiple streams of income. Okay, that could be big for you. Okay, but again, the trine kind of expands things. So it's like, if you want money, then it's like, yeah, you can get money, but you're going to have to work hard for it, which is the reason why that sextile and the semi-sextile came out. So for some of you, it's going to be like, oh, you know, you're going to have an opportunity of a lifetime. You're going to make a lot of money. The contract is going to be $1 million, but you still gotta work. Maybe the opportunity that's going to come in is going to be easy, but it's still going to be some hard work involved. Okay, but I definitely see that whatever this is, when it comes down to work and career and your status, this is going to change everything. I don't know what this is, but this feels huge to me. This feels huge. And it feels like people know you. And I don't say that for everybody. I think you're the only person I actually said that to. I think maybe Virgo once last year, I may have said that. But for you, it's like people are getting to know you. People know you. This is interesting because that popped out. This is an exciting adventure. A lot of you got rejected by something before. Like, let's say it was a job that you've been wanting. It was a once in a lifetime thing that you thought that it was time for you to have, and you got rejected, because that's what the Ace of Wands in reverse means. It wasn't time. But now the opportunity is going to be given here with the Knight of Cups in the upright. And this is in the upright now. This means excitement. I'm going to put that right here. I don't know why I'm being told that, because technically I was on Libra, and this is love. I see so much passion here and so much sex. Didn't we have 8th house? Eighth house talks about sex. I see that some of you may not have been intimate in a while. And I'm saying that, you know, it's a difference between having sex, and it's a difference with making love versus making love, right? This is like, y'all used to just have sex. This is like, I see you making love, honey. Because Libra is the house of love. The fifth house is the house of romance. And I see that you're going to be romanced. Okay? That is what I really feel. I don't say feel. That is what I see. All right? Especially if we're talking about the 5th house with play and parties and excitement. So I do see that. And if you guys get pregnant, there's going to be a boy here. If you guys get pregnant, there is a male child that is going to be made out of this connection. That could be born. No, that's not time yet, technically. If you guys get pregnant right now, would it be a Libra child? 9 months? Would it be Libra or Sagittarius? Okay. Or maybe you'll get pregnant during Libra season. Okay, to be something like that. Let's go ahead. Let's get Libra here. for a Sagittarius. Somebody is dealing with a Pisces that it completely, oh, Five of Swords. And an upright. Why did that come out? Because Libra is good. That's balanced. Oh, but I talked about rejection with this Ace of Wands. You guys are walking away from somebody. You closing a chapter with somebody. You guys have been dealing with someone who's just, it's like you wanted them to love you so much. You've been waiting for them to change, waiting for them to be right. You know what I mean? And they were not. This is why the Five of Swords is here, because it's a conflict of interest. You have to walk away from someone who's just not on your frequency. This is what this is saying. This is why you're getting out dating with the fifth house. That makes so much sense. This is the reason why. And this is why I said some of you guys were refusing that. You didn't want to change. You didn't want to start anew. Okay, because that was a little bit too scary for you. But if we're talking about a love relationship, this ain't it. I feel like the Ace of Wands is saying that you're taking action, moving in a different direction. And there's going to be an opportunity. I'm telling you, there's going to be someone here that you're going to come across. You're going to be happy that you actually walked away from this person. And some of you are going to be happy that you even took this leap of faith and took action in this job opportunity. I'm telling you, because it's going to just completely change where you've been. Okay. But yeah, this Five of Swords, you're walking away from somebody here with this Five of Swords. This just person wasn't right. And it feels like this was a Piscean energy. Someone was a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I'm also seeing that the person was a earth sign, not really sure what earth. Okay, I do feel like this person keeps messaging you though. They keep texting you. They're interfering. I'm hearing that they're trying to interfere, and I'm not saying that they're doing it on purpose, but there's someone here that is interfering in your new beginning. And see, this is the reason why you guys are having a hard time choosing. Two of Swords with the Judgment card says that you will make a decision, but at the same time, the reason why the decision is so hard is because of this person you've been dealing with. I don't know, maybe you have kids by them. I don't know, maybe this is someone that you live with or someone you've been dealing with for a while. I am seeing that. Let's get the fifth house here for Sagittarius. Fifth house for Sag. Oh, King of Wands in reverse. You already know what that means. Hi. Your dream come true. Hello. This is the star card in the upright. It was in reverse, but technically I read upright. That's why I'm saying, hey, okay. Let's talk about it. Entrepreneurs, I just got to tell you, money is going to be good. And I know this may be very hard for some of you because I see that in general, you guys were pulling from different accounts. You were just like, Lord have mercy. Let me pull from a credit card. Let me pull from one. Okay. Let me pull from this. You guys were really doing that in order to survive. I mean, it was pretty brutal. Okay. Just based off of what I see, you guys have been experiencing not so good money situations. But when I tell you it is going to completely turn around with some type of opportunity that you do not expect, that is what I see. Now, and then the star card, like I said before, it's almost like the star card was like, you've been worried about your finances and you had no need to worry. You didn't have to worry. Like, I know why you were worried, but you never had to worry because it was all written in the stars. That's exactly what this is saying. Because we see it here. We literally see it. Grand trine, semi-sextile, sextile, Libra, fifth house. You had no reason to worry. Some of you, this was a baby father or a baby mother. For some of you, you've been dealing with someone who you've had kids with, which is the reason why the word fertility kept coming out. So what are you planning on doing? What are you going to do, Sag? This is why the world card is in reverse, because you didn't want to move on from this person, or this person didn't want to move on from you, and you weren't standing your ground with telling them no. A lot of you, this has been someone that you have a child with, definitely. And I'm not going to say that they didn't love you. I said that before, and I stand on it. I feel like this person does love you. I feel like you love this person, but there's a lack of growth, especially with this King of Wands in reverse. They are not the man or the woman you are wanting them to be. They are refusing to aspire to that. This is the reason why the star card is in reverse, because again, it was a lack of growth. This is not all that you dreamed of with the star card in reverse. And so both of these cards says that you must take action. You must make a decision about this person. That's the only way that you can actually get your dream. Now, this is in the upright for single people. When I say this is so true, single people, the fact that the King of Wands came out hitting the fifth house, this is looking good. Now, we already talked about the passion, right? We already talked about that. But this is really nice. I actually like this because with the star card in the upright, this is making me believe that this is definitely divine. This is definitely meant to happen. Again, divine energy here with all these grand trines and the sextile. You were supposed to walk away. You were supposed to walk away because you're going to meet someone, you're going to run right into them, or you've already walked away and you don't expect this person to show. You're going to have so much fun. What does it say? Romance, play, parties, having fun, dating, and joy. That's the only thing that the star can actually give you. The star actually gives you harmonious things. It actually gives you what? Miracles. This is something that you never thought that you will have in this lifetime because you've been dealing with the same old, right? World card in reverse. It makes so much sense. So here you are about to experience some type of, I'll take it slow. I'll take it slow. I'm not really, like I said before, you got the opportunity of a lifetime energy that's coming out both with work and career, but I also feel like with love too, but we'll take it slow with love. Let's just start one thing at a time. Before you can get to the seventh house, you have to deal with the fifth house. Fifth house is specifically saying in order for you to even get a marriage, you got to date. You got to also open yourself up to it too, because some of you guys are totally guarded emotionally. Okay, you refuse to go out the house. You're doing all of that. I do see that you are putting yourself out there, and that's what makes this energy amazing. Something about this past person, though. You guys are going to have to. Yeah, they're still in your reading too. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get one more for this fifth house here for Sagittarius. Let's get it. Strength card always comes out for you with the there's that Piscean energy. I think we talked about that clouded judgment. Didn't we talk about that? Secrets. You guys, some of you were secrets. Some of y'all were secrets to somebody. Mm-hmm. And now you're struggling with the fact that you have to walk away from something that never had the potential to grow in the first place because you were in a dream world, according to the Two of Swords. You could love someone totally. But if you know this is not going to go anywhere and you don't want to be 60 years old dealing with someone who will never be yours, it would be best for you to walk in a different direction. And that's what I'm saying. Now, here with the Strength card, again, this is in reverse, and I love what it's saying. The reason why you haven't met anyone new is because you had so low self-esteem. You didn't think that you were worth someone that will treat you nice and to make you have fun and to make you feel good and all of that. You were experiencing self-doubt because you had somebody else in your ear telling you that they love you one minute and disappear in the next. This is what it means to have inner turmoil, right? Because part of the struggle is inside. And a lot of you have been experiencing that, especially if you've been lonely. That's been another thing. The reason why you're so guarded is the fact that dating, what is that? What is dating? That hasn't happened in like 5 years. So this is a stranger to you. And see, you're not 20 anymore. For some of you, you're in your mid 30s and in your lower 40s and upper 40s and all the other stuff. So you're not a child. So you know that people can be pretty ruthless. And so what are you? Guarded. Even though you want to date, you're a little guarded. And that's part of the inner turmoil because you like this person, but can I trust them? Because a lot of you, unfortunately, you don't have a reason to trust people. I always say that you guys, it takes a lot for you to trust people. So even though you have someone around, it's that battle with actually being vulnerable to someone when it comes down to falling in love. It'll take time. That's okay. It'll take time. This is the reason why it says it hasn't unfolded yet. Don't rush anything. Please don't. The Ace of Wands even says that, right? It talks about being able to, even though you're excited about something, don't rush into anything. Now, I've talked about this before here with this High Priestess, how I can tell that there's been a lot of things that you've been doing that you've been ignoring, right? Your judgment has been faulty. You've been secrets to people, stuff like that. But the High Priestess is now in the upright. Well, let's see what it says. It literally says what? There's no more confusion. That now you're listening to your inner voice, and now you're being, what is that word? What is that word? I will say, not that you're indebted, but you are obligated towards a higher power to do things that are best for you. I feel like you are actually listening to the divine's voice now. Some of you guys are going to be going to church more. You're going to be listening to more spiritual messages, or it's going to be something like that. That's what I feel. Because you have been dealing with people and situations that have been keeping you stuck. And when was the last time you had fun? Remove the man, remove the woman. That card still remains the same. It doesn't take away from that. It doesn't say if you don't have love in your life that you won't have fun. No, it says you will be experiencing those things. But it's even better when you have someone that you can experience it with. And a lot of you have to let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to. And I'm not going to say that it's easy, because I know it isn't. Especially if you've been dealing with someone who's been your mother or your sister, okay, or someone who's a friend, whoever, right? People who are closer to you, people who are supposed to nurture you, no matter who they are, according to the Empress energy there. That's hard to actually deal with. And to say, let it go, because it's hard to let something go when people have been doing that. Five of Swords. This is somebody like, I'll do whatever I want to do to you. Five of Swords in the upright, that's brutal. It didn't even come out in reverse. That means that this person was determined to make you fall. They were determined to harm you in some kind of way, or to see you at your lowest. And here it is. The universe is like, baby, what they think they're doing? Now, how many times I have to tell you, you guys have to know your chart. You can actually see the snake in your chart. You can see it. You can see the snake in your chart. You can also see the snake when their head gets cut off too. That's retribution. You are never not knowing. There it is. The unknowing and then the knowing. You are never in the dark. Okay? It's all about you putting your foot forward and actually taking action and finding out why certain things are happening, but also with you, with yourself, taking care of yourself. So whatever it is that you have been experiencing, that is going to be removed. Okay, now it says, now you're going to have self-love, no longer self-doubt, no more of these inadequacies that you've been experiencing. This is the reason why you've been dealing with the no goods, right? And I hate to say it that way, but all the older oracles, I don't care who they are, they don't play that. Like the older oracles don't give a damn. Okay, that's about those in their 60s. They be like, oh, you're dealing with the what is it called? The undesirables. Everybody wants the undesirables. Those are the people that everybody wants, right? But they are no good to you. They're no good to you. And so, like I said, here with the Strength card, I think I may have said this earlier. I don't know if I said this, but actually, if I did not, you actually have the strength to move forward. I love it so much. Okay, I love it so much. And again, like it says, there are still things that have not even unfolded for you yet, and it will be known to you. Okay, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. I will be doing Cash App lives. I meant to say that on the other readings too. I'll be doing that tomorrow. But anyway, I will see you. I love you guys. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Mia. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I will see you later. Bye, guys.